You know, I see them so entirely differently, and I think they're just both incredibly well dressed. That maybe makes the similarity, but you know, what I love about this character is she is always in control. She will always win, and she's ruthless by being the seeming best therapist you've ever met. She's going to be your best friend and help you tell your story. I mean, that's really the role of a truly incredible divorce attorney. Whereas in the other show, that person has no ability to stay in control, which is what we love about her. But they're such different women. I think just that they're in a position of power seemingly makes a comparison. But as an actor, it's so fun to play someone who's seemingly, especially as a woman, ruthless, and yet serving other women by telling their story, which is what her goal is. So. I'm told, now that we've started seeing it with audiences, I've talked to someone who's just going through a breakup and a divorce, and we met a couple who just got married and said it was the most romantic film they'd ever seen. So I think it offers the question about honesty in love, and maybe even honesty in divorce. And that's why I love how he created a path for two people and then introduces my character. And my job as an actor was to intervene and perhaps even corrupt their whole plan or the plot of the film and change its course. You know what? I could be shy and not give you information, but I actually don't know the information. So I look forward, like you, to hearing more. But Mr. Spielberg and Mr. Trevorrow are in either ear right now and sharing with me as they're growing and building what they want to do with it.
Well, I mean, she was very open, and you know, I mean, when I approached her, I didn't know that she was in the midst of a divorce, and so I was like, well, you're either going to love or hate this idea I'm about to present to you, and you know, she was, she was there with me while I wrote the script. I mean, you know, I would call her and read her things, and we would talk, and so she was very much a part of the origin story of the movie. So by the time we were shooting, I think, you know, it's like we really felt like we'd already kind of built this together.
Why did you decide to make this movie? Why this beautiful story? To make everybody crying?
Trying to make as many people cry as I can. No, I wanted to find a way to tell a love story, and this is something I'd been thinking about for a while. And in a funny way, it was in a divorce story that I found a love story.
How did you prepare yourself for your character? Because I read something about you asked for your friends. He was
a friend of mine's a lawyer, so not a divorce attorney, but a lawyer, and when you're a lawyer, you want to win the case, and you do everything you can within the law to win the case, and you try to do the best that you can for your client. There was one big lawyer that I know. I didn't know, but I talked to him on the phone. We were supposed to meet, and I could tell just from the phone just how intense he was and how much he knew and how scary he could be. So I knew about cases that he handled, but I couldn't meet him. But the writing is so good. You just submit to what Noah wrote.